Today is Thursday, so it's time for another Twab video. Let's see what Bungie has in store for us this week. Starting at the very beginning, we have a recap of everything they've covered, like the article that came out yesterday. If you haven't watched that video, make sure to check it out. And then they have that entire recap of reflecting on Lightfall. Some interesting stuff in there. Next, they talk about Who Wants to Be a Conqueror, which is the Grandmasters are going to unlock this Tuesday at reset. Your power level caps 25 levels below the activity level. For Season 20, that means combatants will be 1840, but you will be 1815 at the most. So keep that in mind if you're ready to jump into some Grandmasters. There's definitely some good loot too. The Buzzard sidearm is a kinetic sidearm, and the mid-season hotfix is coming. They didn't actually announce it in today's Twab, the exact date, but the mid-season hotfix is coming. And when it does, it should buff all the other primaries, especially sidearms will be really good. In fact, sidearms will probably replace what we use in PvE for like SMGs right now. So I would highly recommend at least trying to get a Buzzard sidearm when it is that week. So Grandmasters are here. Very interesting stuff. Let me know if you'll be grinding some of those. Then we have the Fomo, which is weapons that are leaving. We've got the Mindbender's Ambition. The final week will be 418 if you want to get that. I don't really think there's any particularly interesting rolls of that, so probably a pass for myself. The Militia's Birthright has some decent rolls, but there's some better kinetic shotguns like Ignition Code. Its final week of rotation will be May 2nd there. We have Trials of Osiris, the Inquisitor, Arc Precision Slug Shotgun. That's a hard word to say. Final week will be 5-9. And then the Whistler's Whim is already out of rotation, so you can't get that bow anymore. That was last week. It was last week to get it. No one will really miss it, though. Lightweight bow, right? We've got Iron Banner, the Wise and Rebuke, Arc High Impact Fusion Rifle, and then we have the Hero's Burden. Those are both going out of rotation after this season in Iron Banner, so keep that in mind. And competitive, the Rose Lightweight Kinetic Hand Cannon will go out of rotation. I'd recommend getting a roll that has Slide Shot Rangefinder. It's the only one that can get that in the kinetic slot. So definitely worth it, in my opinion. Probably the best in the kinetic slot if you have the right roll. Then we have weapons entering into the loot pool. So this is really exciting. This is what we have to look forward to. For Nightfall, we have the Braytech Osprey, a Void High Impact Rocket Launcher. Now this could be really interesting. We'll see what rolls it has on it. Obviously right now we're using Hothead that has like Demo Explosive Light, Autoloading Explosive Light, or things like Clown Cartridge. So if it can get at least one of those 3 rolls or those perks and stuff, this could definitely be a really interesting weapon for DPS, because right now, for example, when it's Void Surge in an activity, you don't really want to use your Hothead. You want to use a Void Rocket, but there aren't really any good ones right now. So this is actually kind of an exciting thing. I like that. And then we've got the Loaded Question, Arc High Impact Fusion Rifle. It'll be interesting to see what weapons or rolls can come on the Loaded Question when it returns to Destiny 2. The Vanguard, we have Positive Outlook, a Void Precision Auto Rifle. For Gambit, we have a Strand Linear Fusion Rifle. Interesting, the first of its kind. We'll see how good that is. For Crucible, Randy Story Knife, the Scout Rifle is coming back. Kinetic Rapid Fire Scout Rifle. We'll see what rolls and perks it has on it when it arrives. Trials of Osiris, we have an Arc Glaive. We have the Messenger is coming back. So the Messenger was a beast back in the day. And right now, honestly, no time to explain. And Messenger is still really strong. So if Messenger comes back with some really crazy rolls, could be really good. Iron Banner has a Strand Fusion Rifle. That's interesting. And then we have the Swarm of the Raven, a Void Rapid Fire Heavy Grenade Launcher. That could be pretty good. For competitive, we have an Arc Sniper Rifle. They're keeping it pretty vague. That's next season. So there it is. Keep in mind, if you want any of these weapons, make sure to get them before the season is up. Next up, they talk about they're doing an entire thing on their channel with the cutscenes from the previous seasons in Destiny 2. And then they have the Amazon Prime, Twitch Prime Gaming rewards. If you want to link that up, you can. Then you can subscribe to your favorite Twitch channel, twitch.tv/LuckyTMP. Just kidding. And then we got the Root of Nightmares Raid Jacket selection, the Destiny 2 Armor Collection, a list of known issues, and then the Artist of the Week and the Movie of the Week stuff. And that's pretty much it for all the news in this week's Twab. Let me know your thoughts down below. Which weapons will you be grinding for before they're gone this season? Are you going to be out there going for the Conqueror Seal and getting those Adepts from the Grandmasters? Make sure to subscribe. If you enjoyed, smash the like button. I'll see you in the next one. Later.